we not gonna fight? I don't want to fight.
You don't have to fight, but people think it's
insane.
Entertaining, huh?
Feminazi is insane.
No, yo, I feel like me and BiBi be fighting, yo. I didn't even know that long.
People be like, it is entertaining though.
It is.
We both different sides of the spectrum. That's why.
I feel like we're both nasty.
Nasty.
We're just terrible people.
I am not terrible.
That's arguable. I don't think you're terrible, but the masses may disagree.
I don't care what.
Oh.
I don't care what.
Fuck them all, huh?
Oh, feminazi.
Show.
Let's do a fucking podcast. I'm intrigued. Let's do it.
3, 2.
Yep. What's up, guys? Doing it one time for the motherfucking feminazi. Shit.
Yo, we need to get the ding ding ding.
I got it download. I just be using the air horns and the gunshots, but I'll utilize it a little more. Yeah. Come on, Melly, talk your shit. The bad bitches that she know.
Like Jerry Springer. As soon as they hit it, they start throwing water and shit.
Like the
What the
motherfucking,
fuck?
like the midget fights on Jerry Springer and shit. Them jokes is lit.
Look at that fatty, get it thicker, bigger. Baby girl can't get like me. Put the pussy in the face,
All kind of air horns. It was a good week for the females.
That was last week. You're 2 weeks late.
I know, but this week previous, it's been a good week for the females. I've actually been agreeing with y'all on a lot of notes.
It's always a good week for the females.
Is that a fact?
Yo, that's so toxic.
Yes.
See, it's not me. It's Ed. It's Ed, yo.
Ed.
It's Ed.
You know, I used to be
Oh,
on
matter
your
of fact,
side.
the artist formerly known as Ed. Matter of fact, no, the artist formerly known as Uncool. He's no longer Uncool. This is Karate Ed.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, Karate Ed. He real. No, yo, that shit is great, dog. Karate Ed is great. What the fuck were y'all saying? My bad.
So, first we got to welcome everyone to tuning in.
And Probably Trust episode 36. 36, right?
Yes.
I'm acting like we really dug in like that. I knew it was 36. I'm trash. Will Clinton, my arch nemesis who I decided to lay off of a little bit this week, BiBi Madeira.
Hey, guys.
Karate Ed, the adulterous legend. Yeah, man. That boy be around. Yeah, Ed. 2 weeks. We took last week off because of Father's Day, because BiBi actually celebrates the shit.
Yes.
So you ain't that toxic.
No. My husband don't get all that.
Well, how about that? Why don't you enlighten us on how you chose to celebrate Father's Day? That you chose to skip out on the fucking podcast. It's supposed to be our lives, but anyway.
Well, we had a barbecue. My daughter's.
Who grilled?
No, we ordered food. Actually, we had a barbecue yesterday, but we ordered food. We watched movies over my aunt's house. Had my aunt and uncle. Aunt.
There you go.
And we watched movies.
Toxic. Nah.
Answer toxic. They lift double their body weight.
And we had a pre-celebration because my aunt and my youngest daughter have the same birthday. So
Oh, nice.
we sung happy birthday to them. And
So it wasn't about the dad.
It wasn't all Father's Day. It just culminated.
no, it just happened
Just when
to
you
be.
thought she wasn't toxic.
We can't have shit to ourselves.
Nothing.
Well, you had kids. You're celebrating your kid.
What? Father's Day is for celebrating your kids?
If the date
Yes.
just so happens to fall that day, because since it's not a solidified date for Father's Day, we always get hold sometimes.
I'm sick of this shit.
On Mother's Day, it happens sometimes.
Fam, I'm not celebrating Mother's Day anymore. I'm
You're
going to
a
kiss my
liar.
mother
You
on
love
the
your
cheek,
mom.
tell her I love her, and that's going to be that.
You're a liar.
Maybe. Yeah, 2 weeks, man. I missed you guys. Not really, but I mean, it sounds good.
I know, right?
Such a fucking fraud.
Why? Why, Ed?
You
That's a heavy that's a heavy label to put on somebody.
You
a fraud?
just said I missed you guys. Not really though.
Doesn't make me a fraud if I admitted to the bullshit.
No, it just makes you an oxymoron.
You're just an admitted fraud.
Emphasis on moron for you, BiBi.
I said
you just want to fight.
She stretched that John too.
Moron. She just be wanting to fight, yo. I'm over here. I gave the fucking females a motherfucking intro song. Melly been bodying shit lately. I don't know how long the album's been out, but
It's been out for like a month now almost.
I just got put onto it about maybe 4 fucking days ago, and I have not stopped listening. That bitch is doper
I
than
think
a
you just like her
motherfucker.
vibe. She's alright.
Yeah, I said it on Facebook. Her vibe is hands down the strongest vibe right now. But I've been smoking a lot more
Here
weed
go
lately.
Ed.
I didn't agree. I posted on his post with the whole little. I don't know, but
Did you?
yeah.
Whose vibe is stronger? I didn't see that comment.
It depends on if you're saying like if you placing her in a category like of the new artist, female R&B, then yeah.
That's what I was getting. That's what I was getting into because I've been smoking a lot more weed lately.
Her vibe's not better
and
than like a Janae
I've been
Aiko or
driving a
somebody
lot
like
more
that.
lately, so it's
I
been a
really
whole
like
bunch
Janae.
of high cruising with Melly playing, and that shit.
If you
It puts you in a good
cruising,
place.
It's
I
not
like
better.
it.
It's not better than the Janae vibe.
I'm good on Janae.
It's not better than the Janae vibe.
I can understand why you wouldn't be good on
It's
Janae.
nowhere
but,
near better than the Janae vibe.
okay.
That's my girl. And
Is
she
it
has
really
no
your
bad
girl?
song.
It was the song that she came out with that scarred me.
That's
it was
probably why y'all
called
like it.
The Comfort In.
Yep. But she don't have not one
She
bad
came
song.
out with The Comfort In, and I was like, holy shit, this bitch is borderline insane.
She has not one.
I don't get those vibes from Melly. She's like real. You mean? I don't want to say laid back because she talk her shit.
She talk her shit.
But Janae does it in a I'll stab you in your sleep kind of way.
She does. But she also does it in like I'm gonna get high first.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna stab you in sleep after we have sex. She be like, wait, I thought we was having a good day. Like that's the vibes Janae be giving off.
I've
Crazy.
been dumped after sex.
That never sounds good.
I've been dumped after sex.
That means he got that negative dick.
That doesn't sound good.
That mean I got that power dick, and she was like, "I'm done with
I
you,"
don't
but
care.
I really
I don't
wanted
care.
that
Yeah,
dick
just
before
one
I
more
was
time.
done with you. Yeah,
Trash D.
You're supposed to change your mind.
man, listen. Dick Yup is on Twitter. Dick Yup is on
You
Twitter.
about to start submitting. You about to start sending all your listen.
Listen,
can
Will
you
Clinton
submit a
10,
post?
you're more than welcome to submit a Dick Yup, but please be truthful.
Send a post for me.
Tell the truth, don't lie. Because if those motherfucking Dick Yups is truthful, I'm gonna be out here a full blown fucking stud muffin. They're gonna be like, oh, what these bitches talking about?
I want nothing.
Yeah.
To do. I want nothing to do with Dick Yup. Nothing. Keep me away from that.
What, Dick Yup?
Yeah, keep me away.
I'm here for it. I'm here for the
I'm
Dick
getting a
Yup.
divorce.
I can't wait for somebody to drop a Dick Yup on me. I feel like it's coming soon.
That shit gonna be so crazy.
I like it. I like it a lot. To just like know that somebody gave a full review on your sexual performance.
That's wild.
That shit is lit, dog.
That's wild.
What's wild about it?
Imagine somebody like
You know
describe-
bitches do it every
describes
day
a
on the internet.
time-
That is not alright.
No, but
What do you
imagine
mean?
they describe a time that you don't remember though. Like they remember it. Especially if it was like great
I
for
feel
them.
like- I
Like it was
feel like-
super great and they give you like a good rating, but you don't remember that experience, but they do. You can like,
Oh, hey, yeah. Speaking of sex,
You
I
can-
finally got laid.
see?
Yeah.
I don't care what he say.
Yeah. Will got-
He just now got laid by somebody.
Huh?
That's different.
What do you mean?
He been got laid. I don't want to hear this shit.
Did I?
Yeah.
Fam, why do you act like you know so much?
I don't. This is my assumption.
You sound really fucking convinced when you say that.
I feel like you already got laid, but now you just got laid by somebody you want wanted to get laid by. So,
So
you're claiming it.
I let somebody give me some pity pussy before that I'm not claiming. Is that what you said?
I feel
Sure,
like you were
that's-
sick like 4 times. You always
Fam,
had.
I had the flu. What the fuck?
And you
And you
had
always
someone taking care of you while you were sick.
Yeah,
There's no way. It's no
my
way.
fat
There's
ass
no
10-year-old son.
No. You said
ain't
you had a
shit.
shorty.
Nobody
coming through
took care of me while I was sick.
Well,
Nobody.
Based on
besides
how
my son.
based
and
on
I
your
just sent them to the fridge.
insinuations,
That's it.
there was another female coming to take care of you while you.
That's
were
a
sick.
lie.
That's not a lie. I can
What the
play
fuck are you talking
If I
about?
play back the tapes, you're gonna be like, it does sound like I was talking about a chick.
No.
Yes.
There's no way in hell.
We got
Yes.
receipts.
We got receipts.
By all means, pull them up. Because there was no female taking care of me.
All right, maybe you're just good at deception.
Man, fuck you.
I'm just going off of what you said. You said it.
So what did I say that made it seem like there was a female making sure
I
that I
have
was
someone
okay while I was
coming over
sick?
to take care of me and I'm sick.
Huh?
You said it.
yes.
You was like, even in your text, you was like, someone's coming to take care of me.
And he said it in the
doesn't-
podcast.
Yeah, and you said it on the podcast.
Did
If
I?
it was your son,
Yes.
you'd have like, my son gonna take care of me.
And he
I
was
love
like-
him like something. You never said
I
that.
hope he's still here, so I don't gotta get up and open the door.
Exactly. It was all
He-
female. I got
he-
no.
That's
No,
my
no.
son.
You was
No.
like, I got breakfast in bed the other day.
Fam.
The other day.
Fam, listen.
You was like, I got breakfast in bed.
I'm going to put it to you like this. Just being around me is breakfast in bed worthy, nigga. I don't got to lay pipe to get breakfast in bed.
It sounds good.
I don't.
It's a dope line.
Is it?
Sounds like some shit Jay-Z would say.
I'm running with it. Jay-Z didn't say it. So we gonna hit the double return John, hit the dash, and put Will Clinton on it. But on some G shit, no.
I'm just going off of what you said.
Yeah, I finally got laid. It was everything I thought it was gonna be.
Trash. So.
Moving along.
He just couldn't wait 6 months. I couldn't wait 6 months.
I'm out of order. Literally, I fucking jumped in this shit without asking how everybody's last 2 weeks were. BiBi, anything?
Everything was great.
You
Graduation. I had graduation. My daughter's 6th birthday yesterday.
damn, you got a lot of kids. I feel like every time we do a podcast, somebody graduated or was born.
No, nobody was born. Graduated, proms. There's always something.
But you said 6th birthday.
That's June for you.
You said you just had a daughter who had a 6th birthday?
Yeah, yesterday.
So it was a
Birthday party.
Somebody was born.
No, birthday party.
6 years
Somebody.
ago.
She was born 6 years ago.
You're toxic.
Everything is toxic too.
I was trying to fucking be
Will
more
two-
like
his 2 weeks was lit because he got laid. So that was the
Well,
cap of his
maybe.
2 weeks.
maybe. Whatever, nigga. Fuck, man. Fuck you.
If I ain't had sex in months and I got some, that would be. I don't give a fuck what we're talking about.
That would be the highlight of my 2
That would be
weeks.
the highlight of my
Yeah,
2
for
weeks.
But
sure.
he did.
Even
have
if it
sex
was
in
trash, that'd still be the highlight of my 2 weeks.
It wasn't trash though.
I don't care. It wasn't.
I
I
hit
don't
that bitch
know.
with the Henny dick. I had like 3 doubles. That shit was lit.
He had sex and breakfast in bed, so he felt like he had.
I didn't have breakfast in bed
You
on account
posted
of
you had.
sex.
I don't know. I don't care.
I shared a
That's
fucking
my story.
status
I'm
that
sticking
said
to
that
it. That's my
females.
story, and I'm sticking to
Th-
it.
there was a female that said, "Men, know your worth too. We're not supposed to be catered to all the time."
Right.
And I said, "It's lit." I just got breakfast in bed at like
Wait,
1
what
p.m.
was that?
After
What
sex.
was that comment?
The post?
Yeah, know
The
your
post
worth.
the post was coming from a female that said, "Men, know your worth. We're not the only ones who are supposed to be catered to."
Right.
And I shared it, and I said, "It's funny because I just got breakfast in bed at 1 p.m. today. We
Right.
slept in.
Which was after
That
sex.
doesn't mean that I hit before that, bro.
It's personal. You should.
The only way I'm making breakfast at 1 o'clock if I
If
had
it's
some
sex,
good.
And you slept in.
Yeah.
Besides that, y'all just too lazy.
Hey!
Y'all just too fucking lazy after that. It's like.
Oh man. So graduation, birthday, anything else? Nothing.
No.
You went to a career day of some sort. Am I right?
A what?
A career day.
Oh yes, I am part of a nonprofit organization.
And she says nothing
Successful women achieving
That's
goals.
why she said nothing. It's toxic.
because we're gonna
It's
deem it toxic.
It's a
You don't have to
toxic-
do that,
It's a
BB.
toxic nonprofit.
No.
Mm.
But because it's women.
That's where I'm going with until I understand more about it.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, go into it. What do you guys do?
We do a lot
Oh wait, what do you girls do? I'm
women
sorry.
or women.
We
You will
help a
address
lot
us
of
as
the
such.
of the inner city kids. We create programs for them for literacy, financial literacy, craft programs.
Is it only for like little girls?
Financial
From
literacy.
Yeah, financial like to
Oh,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
like being
More, yeah.
being educated
Yeah,
on it. Okay,
yes.
all right. That's good.
ages 7 to 19.
Is it only women? Like
Yes,
women
girls.
helping little girls?
Yes.
Toxic.
That's toxic.
Toxic.
That is not toxic.
Listen, Oprah is toxic for only opening a school in Africa for black girls. I think that's highly toxic. You got way too much money to only do something for
Well,
little black
It's
girls.
not
in Oprah's
toxic.
defense, Africa is a place where they fucking
I hear
demean the
you,
shit out of women.
but why not just educate
No
everybody?
matter what age.
I feel
Well,
that way. I
we-
feel like
we-
I feel like Oprah rich enough. She should have just opened a school for boys. If you're gonna separate the motherfuckers, have a
I
school
agree.
for boys
I
and a
agree.
school for
Yeah.
girls.
Well,
You got way
I-
too much
For
money.
sure.
I think some.
It's not really toxic. We're just fucking
Yeah.
with you.
Well, we just relate
But
more
we're gonna
to
say
them.
it's toxic only because
Yeah.
you're helping.
No, it's
little girls.
toxic.
Yeah, so
toxic
so
as
like
shit.
I was saying, we had
Fuck
career
them
day.
dumbass little boys. That's what I feel like you guys are saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
you
much.
just got your own issues.
Maybe.
But
at least it's not just me. Now she's attacking both of us. Now
but
she's attacking both of us.
did you not get hugged enough as a little boy?
I may have got hugged too much, but it's still.
I don't think I got hugged at all as a little boy.
I could tell.
I got the little repetitive kiss on the cheek, like you know how Spanish moms do. But
She didn't coddle you.
why the fuck would I need to be coddled?
Every kid needs to be
And-
coddled as a
and
baby.
At what point in life would I even have
Well,
to
you won't
use
remember
the term
that, so you
coddled?
can't really.
Well, you always sent to love, and it continues as you grow.
I always felt the
You
love.
can't remember
I was
being
raised by
coddled.
women. They love the fuck out of me. That's why I grew up fighting, protecting them bitches because they love me so much.
Which in
Oh,
turn
that's
made
good.
them toxic because they made him toxic. See how that works?
That's how that went,
That's
huh?
exactly how it goes.
Look at the world.
Yeah.
Just correlating and shit. Ed, what you got?
But like I was saying with the career day, yeah, we had Action News, Channel 6 News, Christy, one of the anchors there, come
Another
and speak to
female
the girls. Yes.
Potentially toxic.
Cecily Thomas
We have
is a
to
bad
put
bitch.
empower each other. We spent so many years with no power, so
Did you really?
yes.
Yo, BB toxic. Many years with no power. You hear this shit,
I
Ed?
mean, it's kind of true.
Is that a fact? How?
Women, talk about women.
Talk
Okay.
about women.
At
in
one time
general.
they could,
You do-
they couldn't vote, they
you-
couldn't
you
get
do
jobs,
real-
and fighting for fair
Oh,
wages.
get the
I
fuck
get that,
outta
but that's
here.
what they're talking
You're
about.
talking
That's
about
what they're
you're
talking
talking about generations before?
Yeah, of course.
That's how it,
Oh my
it
God.
started.
Yeah, that's always what they're talking about.
Stall me the fuck out. I'm talking about why you been on this goddamn earth. What the fuck did you have to go through that said that women were handicapped or whatever the term that you want to
I
use?
think the only thing is probably of the most recent, I think in our lifetimes is unfair wages. But that's always going to be a thing.
For women?
That's always,
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's always going to be a thing, regardless. It doesn't even matter. And I
Okay,
don't.
so
and
what
I don't
about
even
waiters
think,
and waitresses?
I don't even think at.
We're
I think men get. I think men lose in the waitress or
Fucking
waitress
right.
field.
You goddamn
Yeah,
right.
yeah. In the service industry, I think men lose the most. They get
Yeah.
they get tipped less.
In the hospitality
be-
business,
because of
regardless,
what?
Whether it's
Because
bartenders,
men
No, no,
give
no.
women more money.
Yeah.
what?
The
Yeah,
men
because
give.
men
You just
tip-
killed yourself.
Because men, no,
You
but
said
men,
that y'all was being shortchanged, and now you saying
We're
that the
talking
women
about
get more
regular
money.
Well,
jobs.
we're
We're
talking
talking
about
about, like,
regular
just going in for
jobs.
a job
Listen,
And then
there's
you
a-
brought in
There's a
waitressing.
fuck ton of women CEOs.
There is,
But
but
then underneath them is a bunch of men, and then underneath them is a bunch of women.
So what the fuck are we talking about?
We're talking about
At the top of the totem pole, there's females.
but not more than men.
yeah.
I can agree with unfair wages. I can also combat that with
Entry
some
level,
jobs.
maybe.
No, period. And I can also combat that some jobs I don't think women actually deserve fair wages in jobs that they're fighting for.
Talk your
Not
shit,
real shit.
Ed.
Like I think if you look at nurses, and you look at there's the only thing like women should be nurses. There's no
Male
thing.
nurses are frowned upon.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, male nurses do a lot of the heavy lifting, literally. So like male
people
nurses,
and shit,
exactly.
yeah.
So like I have my best friend's a male nurse,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about just like fair wages one time. Some came on the radio, or whatever, talking about it. We were saying how like they would call him like, hey, can you help me lift this person because we got to shift them from bed to bed or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, but y'all get paid this. Y'all get paid the same thing. If y'all got paid something different, they would complain. But you're literally doing something extra than what they're doing or that they physically can't do. So I think certain jobs that has like a lot of physical activity, you can't do it. Like just based on the parameters of I'm a
Yeah,
man,
there
you're a
they
woman.
are, collecting
that's just
the same
something you
check.
really can't do more than me, and they want the same amount of money.
Still
I'm
not
like, I don't
happy.
think they should get it. In that instance, I don't think they should be able to get it, but they'll fight for it and say it's not fair
Toxic.
because we both went. Their only argument is we both went to school and we both graduated. We both got the same degree, and I'm like, but you can't lift 300. He can. So he should get, even if it's $2 more than what you're getting.
I only weigh 220.
But I'm saying, like, you know, they're not doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah,
Or they
yeah,
want
yeah,
certain
yeah.
jobs.
I get what you're saying. I'm just
they
fucking
want the
around.
physical jobs that we're doing, but they can't do as much as the physical
Fam,
labor.
at
And
this
it's like,
point-
why the hell should we pay you
At
the
this
same
point,
thing?
I'm just trying to get BB to stop hating me for real. So
It's not gonna work.
I don't think it's gonna work neither. So in the meantime, in between time, red, yellow, and fucking green time, me and BB just gonna gang war
Wait.
with Ed being the moderator.
But I don't like to hate anyone. Hating takes too much energy.
I feel like you enjoy hating me, even in
I
the
don't
fucking
enjoy.
group chat during the week. You're very like droll and
I
like
enjoy the
passive
group chats
aggressive.
huh?
The group chats be lit. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, because you enjoy me getting attacked.
No, I just think it's funny sometimes. It's comical.
Nah, yo, BB,
Nah, listen.
BB be at me for no reason. I'm like, yo, this is completely
Ed.
unwarranted.
Ed, I be at him.
Don't nod your head. Be vocal, nigga.
It's a
They
little-
can't see you.
It's a little two-sided. It's a two-way street.
Because he starts it,
It's
right?
definitely a two-way street.
Okay, who starts it?
Okay.
That's a good point. Who starts
Will, you
it?
do start it.
What? How?
Because you would say or post something and be like, you'll say something about her being toxic first. But then like the
Fam,
next,
nobody
but then, like, the
says
next
that
10
BB is
messages-
toxic more than
The
you.
next 10 messages would be like her responding to your one.
Yo, she be fucking killing me. I
Yeah,
be like, yo,
that's true.
I be feeling so attacked.
You'll be like, oh, okay, we're going to talk about X, Y, and Z next week so that BB won't be so toxic. And I'll be like, oh, shit, here it comes.
Oh, and then the onslaught of text
Right,
messages
right.
commences.
I'll be
Yeah,
like, oh, shit, here
got
it
it,
comes.
got it, got it,
And,
got
you
it. In that case, I'm cool with starting it then.
Yeah.
It creates
That's what it
content.
is. That's what it is.
Not on a damn text message.
Yeah, yes, it does.
Save that shit for the camera.
No, but it has to be organic.
It brews up some
Yeah.
stuff throughout the...
So you want me to hate you so that I could come on
it's,
here?
I
no,
don't think
it's
so.
it's not that I want you to hate me.
Oh, you just naturally annoying.
No,
He might be.
I am naturally.
I'm naturally
person,
annoying.
I'm naturally a person that you normally wouldn't agree with, because
Because you like to disagree.
We have such a big gap on our standpoints, but I can understand where people will rock with you, and I can definitely understand where people will rock with me. So it creates good content. You see, she looks
ain't-
like she wants to swing.
I ain't with the shit. That's how she feels.
Shut the fuck
Well,
up.
I
pussy.
think two grown-ass people should be able to have a civilized conversation.
I'd be civil.
Civilized conversations don't look good on camera sometimes.
I guess.
Yeah, but the thing about it though, here's the thing. At least it's not like a fake dramatic conversation. Like these are
Yeah,
authentic
it
conversations.
did
you know,
feel
No,
good.
no, the shit is real.
Yeah, so that's
It's
the
real.
good. That's the good thing
yo,
behind
like,
it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm convinced.
Like
I'm
if this was
convinced.
reality TV, we'll probably be the most
You
authentic
remember-
reality TV show.
You
ever.
remember when Booby was here? We used to fucking do outings and shit
Yeah.
like that. I don't think we can do that with BB. I think if me, you, and BB were to go out to like a shindig or some shit like that, do some cross promotion, networking, whatever the case may be, there might be a little heated exchange just because of our fucking standpoints that everyday life would present itself in front of us in that situation that would have somebody
Unless we
go
went to
off
like
on
a
the
female geared podcast.
No, I could. Don't get me wrong. I could be around men and
No.
agree.
No,
I think we're
that's-
saying like
that's not what I'm
the
saying at all.
conversations would be.
I'm talking me. Like me. Because Ed knows how I am off the podcast. I'm essentially the same person on and off camera.
You
But
just extra on camera.
no, reverse that shit.
Nah, he's.
When
If
when
we're
the
saying extra, we'll say he's more extra in real life.
when
Oh,
the
really?
when the cameras are off,
Oh,
I think the camera's suppressing.
So
him a little
you-
bit.
yeah.
yes, I calm down for the cameras a lot.
So
So
maybe I
know
couldn't be
for
out
a
with
fact, I know for a fact if let's say we went to go meet with a manager, a party promoter, whatever the case may be, in a place where it's a social atmosphere, BB would hate me. She would probably quit the podcast. I don't want to be around this nigga, yo. He's a fucking piece
I
of
don't
shit.
know. I don't think it's bad like that.
To BB it is. She's super fucking dramatic, nigga.
I'm dramatic. You're dramatic.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
wait, no,
You are
you're very
super
intense.
dramatic.
You're very intense.
You listening to your
And
followers.
you're intense. And here's the thing. I don't back down because you're super intense. And
I don't
that's
care
why
about
you
you
say
backing.
I'm
I don't want you to back down.
I
That's
know.
boring. You backing down is boring.
All right, so
And you would look like shit. If she was backing down, you would be like, like they might say you not shit now, but they'll really mean it. Like, yo, he ain't shit. He's a fucking womanizer.
They already say it.
And
but
I'll be a dickhead just for sitting around letting it happen, quote unquote. I'll be like,
swear
wait.
to God, I promise you, I am not. Every single fucking woman in my life, friends, family, people who I just boink randomly.
The girl who ain't making weight 6 months.
Fuck you, yo. But
if you listen, you saved your life today.
They literally all love me. I really feel like there's two women who I'm somewhat involved with, and BiBi being one of them because I meet up with her every week, that don't like me. One is BiBi, the other is my daughter's mom. Everybody else, I don't have enough appendages to count. That are females in my life, they fucking love me. But for some reason,
maybe it's like the syndrome where it's like,
I feel like you hate me, yo.
I feel like
you annoy me.
Maybe it's like the syndrome where they're like, you can give it back. You know how people are like, I like other people's kids because you give back. But they don't have their own kids type of thing. So it's like, I like Will, but I don't have to stay with him all the time. So I can give him back.
No. But these people are a part of everyday life. Right. For me, you mean like we speak at least 3 times a week. My family, we speak every day. And I don't come from a family who fakes the funk.
Right.
If they don't fuck with me, they not gonna fuck with me. There's been times, but I'm really fucking intrigued to know exactly what it is about me that makes me so annoying. Is it my standpoints or the measures that I take to send them across? Because I've heard the same thing from somebody else before, but they could not specify
all of it.
What it is that they didn't like about me.
Well, the standpoint, I think it's the standpoint first, but then like she was saying, if she feels like your intent is the delivery of your standpoint.
When it comes to BiBi, I'm pretty reserved, I think.
And it's still the delivery that...
Oh, so you just a bitch-ass nigga.
Who? No, you is. We established
I
that.
could fight.
Here's my question. In your BiBi, in your household, do you normally get the last word and that's it? Like if you're finalizing an argument or conversation,
it sounds to me like BiBi's just a fucking
word
brat,
and it's like
she's a brat.
That'd be it. Like your husband, like, you know what, you got it, you right, and keep it moving.
She looked like she about to lie.
Right, I'm just trying to figure it out because sometimes
she's about to lie.
Like a thing where it's like,
first off, in my household, and this is what I say, he's annoying, right? In my household, my husband runs the house. I have a say, yes, but the last say goes to my husband.
No, I mean as far as like you and his like personal conversations about stuff in life, not like big decisions. I mean like if I have an argument about something small, so to speak, between the two of y'all, is it normally like you get the last word in the argument, even if it's not, it don't have to be anything crazy like life changing or relationship changing. I just mean it's something simple. Like it could be like, you know, you like a certain color on your bedspread this week, and he like, no, put the fucking black ones on. You're like, no, I want the red ones. And it's like at the end of the day, are the red ones going on the bed?
Black
you know
bed sheets,
like that.
Black bed sheets are bad news. I don't recommend black bed sheets.
They get
to anyone.
They're one-time use.
Yes. Go with the gray.
Go with the lighter one, the lightest one.
Go with the gray. Yeah. Maybe a little taupe.
Light gray, not the dark, not smoke gray.
Or pink, light pink.
I'll never pink.
She just answered your question, Ed.
Yes.
She answered your question.
I've seen a couple pictures of her decorations, and I'm like, couldn't be my kitchen. You know,
BiBi,
like, nah.
Listen. When I extended the offer to you for you to be a part of the podcast, I knew what I was signing up for. I didn't know that you were, so adamant about dominance, because it seems to me like you're a bit of a motherfucking control freak and don't know how to handle some pushback.
I think you're wrong.
You don't get paid to think. Now,
I think you're assuming. I think you're
well, I'm only going
a male chauvinist, and that you think
I'm for sure a chauvinist.
Okay.
For sure, but I'm a classy chauvinist.
Mm-mm.
I am.
Okay.
I do not degrade women.
Mm.
I don't do
Okay.
that shit at all. Ed,
I don't think so. I think when we saying like women are toxic and stuff like that, it's more of a joking thing, or it's just the only definition that we have that society understands.
yeah, because
what we're saying.
they're really fucking hell bent on their standpoints, but we as men are prepared to pull out different methods of proving our points. Y'all just choose to be stuck in your ways and perpetuate that shit. So who's really toxic? Who's bad for the other? We over here saying this ain't right and this is why. The women are over here saying this ain't right. I don't give a fuck why. It's just not right.
It's more emotional than logical.
Well, I just stand for something, and when I stand for something and I feel this way, that's what I do.
It's cool.
In the event of you standing for something, do you not think that when you're pleading your case or whatever
I
you want to
always
call
think
it?
two sides to everything.
I disagree.
I do.
I think she do. I think she just be like this. I think that
Calling somebody a bitch who will beat you and your fucking husband, brother, uncle, cousin.
in
up-
defense of themselves and
Yes,
their own safety.
yes.
That was wild.
That's nasty.
but
That's nasty as shit.
but that's where her.
That was really nasty on your behalf,
But
BB.
that's where
No.
her.
And the fact
What was
that,
nasty?
But that's where her emotion wins in her choices.
But when you're talking
No,
beliefs,
wait, when
you need more
no,
than that.
when you
You
talk
need more
about
than that.
I would smack a bitch up, that's nasty.
Why?
Because I don't like I said, and I'm gonna say it again. If you hit a woman, you a bitch.
Okay.
Point
I mean,
blank.
we've heard
happens-
it before.
What
It's
happens?
not-
What happens if you get cut?
But like
Answer my
I said,
question, BB.
no,
Answer my
you're not gonna
question,
sit
BB.
here and make
Answer
me
my
look like I'm
question, BB.
toxic. I
BB,
said
Can you answer my question?
women shouldn't hit men.
Yeah, she
Men
said that.
shouldn't
That's
She
hit
did.
women.
That's fine.
Period.
She did. What
So you're not
happens
gonna
if you
magnify
get cut?
about the bitch nigga shit that I said because you said you would smack the shit out of a female.
Okay.
No,
What happens?
we're gonna say like I said from the beginning.
She's being
We shouldn't.
toxic.
We shouldn't hit each other point blank. We should.
You
respect
ain't say
each
that
other.
though. Get the fuck out of
Nah,
here,
nah,
BB.
she did say they should,
She made it a point, but she perpetuated.
regardless
Bar
of the
none,
situation, if the man end up
if you a
doing
man
it for
and you put
whatever
your hands on
reason.
a female, you a bitch.
True.
What happens if you get cut?
We were just trying to give you like, in what
BB,
situation would it ever be
what
okay?
happens if
And
you
You
was
get
really,
like,
cut?
nah.
first of all, you're really trying to push my buttons, right?
Of course
What
it
happens
is.
if you get cut?
Of course it
I
is.
really want to know because
He
you,
really pushing my buttons.
because like you're really fucking pushing this agenda.
No.
that you shouldn't be
You
pushing
you
it.
pushing it. Why are we on this topic and again anyway?
I don't know. Why are we?
I don't know. You
We didn't even
Because who's pushing it?
We didn't even get into Ed fucking 2 weeks
That's
since
okay.
since the last podcast.
We because who's
alright.
pushing it?
All
You're
right, but fuck all
pushing
that.
it.
I went to work.
What happens if
Had a
you,
barbecue.
she's not gonna answer. I'm gonna say it. If you get cut, you bleed. If I get cut, I bleed. We're living the same fucking life on the same fucking planet under the same fucking circumstances. So who the fuck are you to tell me that there's conditions as to how I defend myself?
It's societal conditions. It's not.
Like
it's
Ed
always-
said
it's always
earlier,
societal.
there's like the male nurse, right? They always ask him to pick
So
something
don't
up.
ask for equality.
Look, equality doesn't have anything to do with being if you can hit them or not. Equality means for fair wages, to have opportunities like men, not
Equal
to be.
benefits. Y'all want equal benefits, but y'all don't want equal responsibility?
We didn't say responsibility.
You the one talking
I
about
like
wages,
that.
but
I
not.
like- no, time out. She was right. She said we didn't say that is facts.
Yeah, that's
she
what we've
said
been
it.
saying.
That's real shit.
That's what we've been
But that's
saying.
our argument.
But they're the ones that are in denial. They're the ones that be like, no,
Well,
when we
she's
say
not, 'cause
equality, we mean
said it.
equality. We've been saying that they don't really want equality. And she just confirmed it.
It's not. First of all, I speak as me as one
Right,
person.
right.
Okay. I don't speak for everyone and what they believe and what they want. Okay. So when I say equality, it's for equal opportunity, as in jobs, pay,
Right.
what we want. I do not think that men and women are equal in general. We're built different. We have different strength.
Mm-hmm.
We have different attributes. We are different.
Attributes.
At
If you're gonna argue with me, use proper terminology, BB. I'm sorry.
you know what I meant.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, we ain't got that yet.
Yeah, he be killing. You know what I meant.
Right.
But we are different.
Right.
Okay,
I
and
agree.
society.
So you do recognize the difference.
I never said I didn't. You are assuming and calling me toxic because you think I feel
Ed
this
called
way.
you toxic, not me.
No, you have called me. So
Okay, but Ed started it.
I'm pretty sure I didn't start it. All right. I just.
No,
All right.
you were the first one to call BB toxic.
It's not
For
true.
sure.
Probably not true.
You were absolutely the first. Never mind.
I'll go back a few episodes. And check
Yeah, we
Then
I
she'll
mean,
probably
I like
listen.
it. I like it. You mean, but I feel like this might turn into a never-ending thing, and we got lives outside of this. Sad to say, but
But like I was saying with the guy or the nurse, women always go to him because he could pick up the 300 pounds. We obviously know that men are stronger. You know that you're stronger. So me saying that a man shouldn't hit a woman because he knows his strength, and if he does, he's a bitch because he knows his strength. He knows you can beat her. Why hit her? Walk away. Is what I'm saying. Yes.
I agree with you all the way up to a certain extent of her. That's all. I agree. It shouldn't be like, yo, square up. I agree.
what the fuck you mean you agree with it, Ed?
I agree with her.
If somebody come up to you and smack you in the fucking face with a dick between their legs, you gonna walk away?
No.
So what the fuck is there to agree with? They want equality. They can get away with smacking you in the face, but a grown ass man can't.
Yeah, but I already said that. I said that as
Man,
long as
fuck you.
If it's something that if I can restrain you, then I'll restrain you. If I can walk away from the situation, you're not like chasing me down. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Like you get your one hit off. Long as you don't kick me in the nuts, long as you don't spit in my face, I'll let you slide. And if you get one hit off, now if you're trying to get another one, I might have to fucking deck you because we ain't gonna keep doing this. Like there's a limit, but that's when it turns into self-defense. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like when it becomes
More
a self-defense
or even
thing,
a weapon going towards you.
I have to defend myself. But if I
Okay.
feel like you're not really a threat and I can get myself out of it, then get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm
Well, if you feel like she's not a threat,
saying? Right.
what gives her the right to project being a threat?
He's still gonna try to justify me not calling him a bitch.
I'm not a bitch. I can fight really,
All right,
really,
we
really well.
you established that.
But if it was anybody else and they called me a bitch, I would have punched them in their mouth.
Bitch, bitch, bitch.
I love it.
I found my snippet for the promotional clip for this. God damn.
I'm not even.
No, I don't get me wrong. I have no desire to fight you, BB. I don't want to fight you at all. I feel like you may want to fight me, but in which case I would just like block all your punches and just tap you in the gut. Like stop
No,
playing.
I wouldn't want to fight you. But like I said, I don't like. If I ever put my hands on a man, and they might not believe that if you know.
Would you be
Damn.
ready for the energy to be reciprocated?
No, why I wouldn't do that.
I don't think you answered that question.
God,
properly.
you're fucking toxic.
What?
BB.
I wouldn't hit a man.
No. He's saying if you were to hit a man, would you be
Would you be ready for
understanding
that
of them
energy
hitting
to
you
be
back? Like, would you
reciprocated? Would you
understand
be ready
why
to
they
be
hit you
hit back the same way that you hit that
But
man?
I'm not gonna hit a man. What are you talking about?
Okay. all right.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
I wouldn't
That-
hit a man.
That answer is respectable. But the last episode, you kind of made it seem like I'm gonna get my shit off, and if you do something back, you a bitch.
No.
That's kind of what I could be
I
wrong.
didn't. First
could
of
be
all,
wrong.
I didn't
I'm
talk about
very
me.
open to being wrong.
You're saying
I'm
in
open
I
to
was
being
just
wrong.
saying that in general.
Okay.
In general.
I've been really chipper the past 72 hours because I got laid.
So he got some 3
you
days
mean,
ago.
no smoke, no smoke, BB, no smoke. I don't want no fucking trouble. This is the motherfucking what do you call it? The reconciliation podcast. You mean like we gonna reconcile on this shit, and we'll never speak of it again. You have your standpoints, I got mine, and we're both obviously fucking adamant about it. So let's just leave it alone for the sake of the podcast.
Well, they always said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall
You'll
for
fall
everything.
for nothing. Yeah. That's bullshit. But if you choose to, you mean, live by a quotable, by all means, man, have at it.
Like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, I don't go around thinking that I can hit a man and not get hit back either.
I hear you. I respect that.
I
We
just
good
say,
now?
I just say, if a man hits a woman, he's still a bitch.
I'm just tired of fighting with you, yo. Like, I'm tired of fighting with BB, dog. I'm burnt out.
The only way anyone can stop fighting is you respect me.
When have I ever disrespected you?
Respecting all the time. Like I
No,
just,
wait a minute.
No, I'm not saying.
Do you
that-
actually feel like I've disrespected you before?
I'm not saying like you didn't. I wouldn't fight. I wasn't fighting with you though.
Shit, I can't tell. You would.
I'm just. If it's serious, sometimes everything ain't in a joking matter. Everything ain't jokey.
What? This is a podcast.
There's-
Everything is a fucking joke.
No, but in a podcast,
I
not
mean,
in the text.
Come on, BB.
It won't be funny though. It'd be annoying. It don't be funny.
To you. The masses find it hilarious.
It'd
And this I
funny.
can prove.
He was like, she probably on the back hitting him. It's some dumb shit. I'd be like, it don't be funny. It'd be annoying.
Well, based on your response to that message, I knew that you didn't find that shit funny at all, which is why I left it alone. So, my apologies. I have yet to get the ins and outs of your actual sense of humor. I'm working on it.
I do have a sense of humor.
I can't
It's just
tell,
some
but
things I
you
don't
mean,
find funny.
I hear you. Fine.
That's what everybody though.
There's very little shit that I don't find
Me
funny.
too. I have a very broad sense of humor.
Yes.
Like it's broad as fuck.
I feel like a limited sense of humor is no way to live. You have to find humor in every single thing.
Yeah.
That shit would bring down the suicide rate in the world abundantly. If everybody could just make a little joke, and even if it's just a quick titter
There is
out of some tragic shit,
I was
even if it's just to yourself.
I was
fuck it.
watching stand up yesterday, and what's his name? D-Ray.
Mm-hmm.
You ever
D-Ray
heard
Davis?
D-Ray? Yeah. Being Black, I think it's called. I was watching that yesterday, and he was talking about back in the day when we used to roast each other, blah blah blah. And we used to
Yeah.
now it's bullying.
Yeah.
And when we were growing
Yep.
up, it was totally
Fuck
different.
Mark Zuckerberg.
It was common.
I hate that bitch. He started that shit.
What
No, he
bullying?
didn't.
Cyberbullying.
It wasn't him.
It was
said
the
it
people. It
wasn't
was
him?
the trolls.
No, it was just the internet breeded it itself.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't
Man,
his fault.
Shout out to Black
just got a
Twitter.
bigger
That's
platform.
that's a very fucking under-recognized platform. Black Twitter is amazing. I love Black Twitter.
There is a Black Twitter.
Yes.
It's called just hashtag it.
Yeah. Just
I
go
have
It's
to
on
see that.
Twitter, but you just
and
like,
hit the hashtag Black Twitter. Oh my God, they have a field day with everything.
With
and
everything.
It's fucking hilarious.
Shea butter Twitter, Black Twitter. Hilarious.
Anyway,
Well, today is International Pink Day.
I'm sure you're fucking stoked
Like pink
about
as the
that.
color, or pink as like.
Oh, she got the pink
Or like,
chugs,
I
the
see,
pink
uh-huh.
shirt,
Today, yeah.
the pink
or
lipstick.
like-
I
or
get it.
like-
I
or
get
like
it.
Victoria's Secret pink.
No, pink.
Okay, just
International
making
Pink
sure.
Day.
Victoria's
It's for
Secret should not get it then.
anti-bullying.
But I thought pink was for breast cancer. See, these motherfuckers gotta stop sharing these colors, yo. It was a fucking a purple ribbon for
But the colors are more than one for one thing.
I know
That's because
that's
we don't have that
trash.
many- that's 'cause we don't have
It's
that
not
many
enough
prime
colors. So
Yeah.
stop making days. There's I
Stop
think it was
associating it with a color. Just say
I
what
think
it
it
is.
was what, like 2 days ago. It was on the internet. It was national it was some dumbass fucking day, but it had a purple ribbon attached to it. I got a purple ribbon on my arm with my sister's initials on it because she has lupus.
Lupus.
Mm-hmm.
You mean, so I don't like that shit. But why the fuck is everybody so caught up in making a day for everything? Like yesterday it was national fuck, I can't remember. It was a national something day. It was dumb as shit.
Well, some shit be made up and just end up going viral because people are sharing it.
Is steak and blowjob day a real thing?
No, we just wish it was. It should be Father's Day.
Yeah,
I'll take the blowjob.
Nah, I think I'd much rather a good steak.
Nah.
A good steak is hard to come by.
You're right, which is why I'm not chasing it down. But
Fam.
actually, both are good. Hard to come by.
Yeah, let's just not exclude either one. Fuck it. Damn, I have yet to get into my fucking docket and we're 40 minutes and this is trash.
Oh man, that's what happens when we take 2 weeks off. Hey yo.
Alright, cool.
That's fucking crazy.
Where should I start? We was just talking about Twitter. OJ got a Twitter.
You shouldn't have never got
Oh,
that.
the anniversary from the Bronco run was the other day, right?
Yeah.
he gets on
He
Twitter.
this motherfucker added Ford in one of his recent tweets.
Did
and
he
said,
really add
yes,
them? Oh,
yes,
wow.
yes.
That's
He
fucking
added them and said,
hilarious.
"Great performance vehicles." That's fucking insane, yo. OJ is a fucking psycho.
He got a manager or something. Somebody's behind that shit.
Chris Jenner, maybe.
I don't want her nowhere near that.
I think it's Chris Jenner, dog.
If it's her, she's sick.
Fam, we know she's a sick bitch.
No, she's a smart bitch.
She's sick too. If she's willing to hoe out one of her daughters.
There you go, being fucking toxic.
She's smart.
She's smart.
But she's also
She's sick.
for willing to hoe out one of her kids.
What's one of
BiBi,
them?
I'm
Kardashian?
trying.
Yeah.
I'm
She-
trying
she-
here,
She
man.
definitely was behind the whole Kim ordeal.
I think Kim
Once
Kim
it
already happened, and she tried to.
No. I think
Nah.
I think they made
She's
the
sick.
tape.
She's
and I think
sick,
her mom
Kim
was
on
like,
Ray
wait a
J.
minute, if you're gonna do this shit, you're gonna do it right. And then she
You
was
might have- yeah.
I mean, she was a power force behind it. So most moms would be like, bitch, if you don't delete that fucking tape, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? She was like, nah.
They
you
had
know-
to get lawyers and stuff
Well, yeah.
to get it off the internet.
Apparently, excuse me. Apparently,
After they made all the money from it, and she don't want it out there no more because she got kids.
Now, if you go on Pornhub, it's only snippets of the fucking
Yeah,
Kim
she
Kardashian
meant to put
sex
it out.
tape. I hate that shit, yo.
She signed
That
a
was
deal to put it out.
Yo, everybody was so mad at that sex tape. I think it was a good sex tape.
It was trash.
She was on drugs though.
I was not.
She probably no.
She was
probably
on
was
E.
high,
She was
but
on ecstasy.
but she
Fam,
took them on her own.
Yeah,
Fam,
yeah.
I was not against that shit. Everybody like, yo, that shit trash. I don't think it was
It's
trash.
It was definitely trash.
I don't think it was trash.
It was trash.
I think she gives a semi-respectable dick suck,
It
and
was
if
trash.
I was Ray J behind that thing when it was still natural,
It was trash.
I'd had a field day.
It wasn't so natural either, though, but it was trash.
Oh, she was already
She been augmented way before that, but I think it was trash. Trash in the sense of you.
You're showing your
fantasize-
toxic traits right now.
What? That
Why
the sex
you-
tape was trash?
Why you knocking that young female entrepreneur down? She's just trying to get at $1.
I'm not. We was trying to build her mom up. I don't
Really?
care what you do. Yeah, we was talking about her mom
All that, and Kylie's the richest one.
Yeah, right.
because Kylie made the
I
smartest.
feel
move.
like Kylie might be the baddest one too.
She is bad.
$2 to do that.
She was.
I'm getting the fuck sick of you, Ed.
What? She paid for her lips. She paid for her hips, and now she the baddest one.
Okay, but the other sisters got way more done, and they not as bad as Kylie. So by
Because they didn't
default,
go
she's better.
overboard. She went more.
I used to think.
I think the
Chloe-
only one
I
who
used
went
to-
overboard was Kim.
I used to think Chloe was the baddest one. Naturally.
Chloe still looks good.
Yeah,
I thought
I thought she
Courtney-
Kendall's still ugly.
Courtney was the
Kendall
prettiest
ugly
one in
as
the
shit.
face. I think
Yeah.
Chloe overall had the like she was big enough to have she was big enough to be the thickest one. So she had more.
Yeah,
I
than
think
the
Kim's
bad
so
body.
beautiful.
Her
too.
surgery fit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What'd you
'Cause
say?
she's
Kim
fucking,
is beautiful too, though.
She
I
is.
think in
She
the
is.
face.
Yeah, her face is fucking bomb.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
I'm not really rolling with the thigh to ass ratio these days.
Yeah, that is
But
off.
if she would have just left it where it was, she'd have been fine.
Well, what happens when they start
It's
after
addictive.
surgery
It's
plus a bunch of waist trainers all the time? You getting paid to do extra shit.
Yeah.
You know, it might not even be surgery no more. It could
What do
just
you
be shit
think?
Like that.
What do you think that OJ meant when he did his intro video to Twitter and he said that he got some scores to settle?
He just gonna talk some shit about people that was talking shit about him. It sounds crazy because
Do you think OJ did
is
it?
a presumed murderer, but
Do you think he did it?
nope.
No.
That's what I'm going with because he got off. I'm gonna rock with the justice system.
Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Come on, fam.
I'm rocking with the justice
Do
system.
you
man.
personally think that OJ did it?
No, I think he could have done
For
it.
real?
I don't.
I think
So
he did.
you honestly within yourself believe that OJ is innocent? Even though he was ruled and deemed innocent,
Yeah.
you don't think that was just great representation?
No.
He had Johnny
Fuck
Cochran,
no.
bro.
So what?
So the
Johnny
fact
Cochran's
that
not undefeated.
fam, he told OJ not to take his fucking medicine so
Yeah.
that his hands would be
He's
bigger and the fucking
What
glove won't
doesn't
fit.
leather even shrink in the heat?
I'm not sure. It sounds like it might. That sounds pretty feasible.
But
BB, do you think OJ did it?
Yes.
Me
I'm
too.
gonna say no because he got off.
Me too. I think he did it. He was acting too weird the rest of his life after that shit. You
Because
mean
he got
like,
off.
Because he got
Shouldn't
away
you just
with murder.
shouldn't you just you mean like
No.
continue
I'm off.
on with life
I can't
accordingly?
go back to jail for that. I can't go back to trial for that. Nothing. So I can talk my shit.
Okay. Cool.
Do you think he'll ever confess to it if he did do it?
So
He's gonna confess on his deathbed.
deathbed.
On his deathbed, he's gonna confess for sure. And we gonna be like, nigga, I don't care. I've been new.
Or he just take it to the fucking grave.
Nah,
Like, fuck it.
nah.
Or he
When-
probably already
when
did
they
confess.
when
and he
when
got
they
some shit
when
in
they
his-
tell that
shit is
nigga
in his
he got a
will.
few weeks, he gonna be like,
Might be in
yo,
his will.
y'all know I killed Nicole, right?
It's gonna be in his will. It'll be like his final confession in his will. He's gonna be gone, and he'll probably say it there. He's not gonna say
Okay.
it while he's still alive.
Speaking of this is another back and forth. Cuba
Okay.
Gooding Jr.
I keep missing that second video or whatever the main video of him not touching the girl is.
Well,
I only want to. Every time I click a video, it be just him getting walked out. I'm like, where the fuck is the one of the actual incident? I
there was
What happened?
clickbaiting ass
Cuba Gooding
motherfuckers.
Jr. was accused of sexual assault by somebody who went to a party that he was at. The video we saw originally was just him being taken into custody. But maybe 4 or 5 days later, a video came out of the actual shindig that they were at, and he was nowhere near the person who was accusing him of doing what he did, supposedly did. So they dropped the charges. But I find it important to talk about because Ed was just saying how OJ is innocent because of the verdict, right? Do you think that if it went further, Cuba would have got roofed?
What was that?
Cuba would have got roofed.
What?
You're reaching. Relax.
Yeah. You be doing the same thing. What was
And both
that?
of y'all got short arms, but
Maybe. I got Johnny Bravo arms. She got T-Rex arms.
he would have been on. He definitely would have been part of the new wave of the Me Too cancel movement type shit.
Not radio, dog. It's
Outta
radio.
Out of here.
How you get molested by radio?
Out of here. He would have been off. Of
Well,
Netflix.
not molested. That's underage shit. Not that anything else is better, but you mean it's
Yeah.
different. You mean? BB, you a girl.
No, I'm a woman.
What,
Yes, continue.
Do you hate when people say you're a female?
No.
Okay. Someone said something to me about you. We're not a female. What, did somebody say that? Was I with you when somebody said that shit? They was like female, and I was like, yeah.
no, Ed, you weren't with me.
Okay. I remember somebody said some shit like that.
But go ahead.
BB, you're a woman. That's
Yes.
where we are. That's where we are right now.
Speaking from a woman's standpoint, how much would it take for you to say no, he ain't do it if he actually did it?
Nothing.
You thought too long. Why?
Well, because if it happened, it happened. You can't buy it off.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
Ed, you agree with that?
I think money can buy anything.
Any fucking thing. So I'm gonna ask you again.
I think money can buy anything.
Don't think. Money can buy anything. It's up to us to see if BB gonna tell us the fucking truth or not. Because
I think
kinda
it's
feel
easier
like-
to say like, nah, when you're not actually in the situation. or how severe the situation is too. Because sometimes
Yeah.
if it's very severe,
Yeah.
you might be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
no
In
amount
that-
of money. You know what I'm
In
saying?
that instance, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, like
It
if he
wasn't
actually
that
really
bad.
touched you, but it was on some shit like he reached down and grabbed your titty in a crowd or
Yeah.
something like that and
Yeah,
kept it moving.
then I could take
and
it.
he was like, yo, $2 million, shut the fuck up. And you'd be
Yeah,
like,
then I'll
"Man,
shut the
nigga,
fuck up.
Yeah, like come on.
But
like,
if he,
it's
like-
a fucking titty,
Thank
it ain't
you,
that deep.
BB.
But if he raped
Thank
you
you.
and beat you to
Yeah,
death,
then-
beat you up half your life, then it's like,
Nah,
all
that's-
right.
that's different.
Then it's like,
That's
nigga,
different.
fuck that money. Like you really fucked me up. You know, and I still might get the money anyway afterwards.
After
you know what I'm saying?
civil suit.
Because first you're going to jail for that.
For justice,
and
and then
I
I'm
have
a-
civil
yep.
suit. Yeah, so I get it.
Okay, so off of that, we're gonna stay kind of on the same subject, cause legal fees and shit like that. Some fucking guy hit the lottery, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure the amount that he hit for, but his ex-girlfriend sued him because he left her the day after, and he had to pay her $15 million.
Which was probably minor to what they had, but I don't think he should have had to pay her anything.
That's the conversation I want
Unless
to
you put
have.
$1 in on his ticket or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she's like, yo, I gave him the other $1 for the $2 ticket. She might have got half for real, but still, it's like.
BB, what would you do
What was that?
if you're with your husband, right? Your husband.
That's
Damn,
different. You
they're
can't do
married.
that.
They're married.
Yeah, that's
you
different.
can't.
She's entitled
Okay,
to half.
well, being a female, you're dating somebody, right? Thursday night, you guys break up. Friday night, he hits the lottery for millions on millions on millions.
No. It has to be Wednesday. The lottery hits. He hits. He doesn't tell you. He
Oh
hits, and then Thursday,
yeah.
y'all
He
break
dumps
up.
her the day after.
Yeah.
Wednesday, he hits the lottery. Thursday, he dumps you.
Friday, you find out he won $238 million on Wednesday.
How adamant would you be on chasing that compensation?
I wouldn't. If that was just his girlfriend, and he broke up, why am I entitled to his money if we broke up?
You want to answer that? Because she just asked a question. I got an answer.
You're not entitled to it. That's my answer.
I kind of got a different answer from that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like the reason that, and it's going to sound crazy, but
About to be toxic.
yes, absolutely. A lot of these females, they fucking throw the mental aspect into it so hard that it's disgusting. Like Steven Spielberg, his ex-wife sued him for about not ex-wife, his ex-girlfriend sued Steven Spielberg for like $40 million because she said she felt like she was an inspiration to him in his teenage years before he started putting shit down on paper and just started making these epic ass films.
How recent was this?
This was about 15 years ago, bro.
That's still disgusting. She's almost a teenager. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
'Cause he's what?
And she got it.
Oh, he's like
She
almost,
got it.
almost 70 or some shit.
She
like
got it. He paid her $40 million. You know, it's nothing to him, but still, you mean like, why the fuck? Back then and these days, do females feel the fucking need to just include themselves in every single aspect of somebody who they've seen success if they weren't a detriment or a part of it?
that. Well, that goes back to the conversation we were having where we were talking about like if a man created a business and they built it up. It's just that type of thing.
Definitely.
And you didn't really help. You didn't do anything. You just was around. And then
Okay,
you feel like
so-
you're entitled to that money because you're there.
I like to think that I do a podcast with a real nigga. If you were to hit the lottery today, leave whoever you're with tomorrow, not your wife because you're married. We cannot throw marriage into this. You're dating somebody. Would you take it upon yourself to break her off?
Probably depends
If I
what
was in
kind
a
of
re-
relationship
if I was in
you
a
had.
relation, dating is very loose. If I was in a relationship with
Well,
somebody,
ex-girlfriend.
wait. First off, why did I break it off? Did I just break it off only because I got rich and I didn't want her to have none? Or
It
were we
kinda-
already going through a bunch of shit and
It
I'm like, we
kinda-
were breaking up anyway
It kind of seems like he hit the lottery and left her.
because he didn't want to. Okay, well, if that's the case, maybe. Because he feel like now I got all this money, he might be able to live the life he actually wanted, which really means he just want to fuck a bunch of
And
bitches. So
it doesn't
like,
include her.
right, doesn't include her.
Okay.
So it's like, I would
Yeah.
break you off just to, look, listen, this is where I want to go in my life. You're not, not included. Blah, blah. Take this 5 or take this 10 and go do your thing. Because the last thing I want to do.
Mil?
Yeah. If I want 200 or something, like, that's fucking pennies in the bucket. If that's what was my payout, it's
Not
nothing.
to me.
Yeah, so it's like, I would toss you something and let you live your life and go ahead. But
BiBi, would you go after something?
I
You said no,
no.
but I don't believe you. That's why I asked you again. That's
Because
why I asked you again.
You assume you know me and think that I'm like that, but I'm not.
Okay. Me personally, I'll take care of Shorty. I'll be like, look, man, listen, I hit the lottery. I'm cool on you, but here's 2.5.
she'd be sick
You mean like
and suicidal.
with $2.5 million? Give her 2.5, dog.
Well, she's turning around and find out you won 478. You know what I'm saying? Is one,
She-
but she's gonna find out because that's public information. It doesn't even matter.
It is.
Yeah, but the recipient isn't. You could have hit a different lottery. It could have been 10
She
million.
ain't, they ain't that. If
It
she-
could have been 10 million.
If she's that stupid, then she deserves.
Damn, I must be
50
stupid. My dumb ass
$50.
would go for it. I'm like, damn, you only hit for 10 million? Yeah, I'll take the 2.5. And then later on down
I'm
the
not
line,
giving you 2.5 if I only won 10. So you gotta be stupid just to think that. I'm tossing you 10
that's
grand.
not true
I'm
though.
tossing you 10 grand. I'm not tossing you no mills. If I only won 10, I'm
Yeah,
not tossing you
nah,
no mill, nothing. It's going to
I
be
would-
less than 100,000.
Damn.
If I only won 10,
Damn.
listen, I gotta get
That's
a crib.
fair.
I gotta get a crib. I gotta push
10 grand off a
10
couple million
off a couple
for
million
your girlfriend who you're choosing
that
to
I'm-
leave?
Exactly. I'm
Take
choosing to
care
leave
of
you.
it.
I'm gonna give you 10 grand. They give you probably this next couple months because you might
come
lose your
on,
job
Ed.
for being so depressed.
Even I think
and
that's
all I
nasty.
got for you.
That's
Nah,
nasty, bro. Nah, 10 grand?
you get 1%.
Nah, take a mill, babe.
You get
like,
1%.
Here you
Or
go.
0.1%, whatever the fuck that is. That's it. Nope.
Baby, that's a gift.
That's
Maybe you can live. I knew it wouldn't
That's
work,
it.
but I just like to give.
Or I could be on some shit like, I can give you 10 grand cash. Or if you got student loans, I'll just pay them joints off and just start with a clean slate. I'll pick and
That
choose.
would
I'll pick and choose.
that
You
would
choose.
definitely be a game
You
changer.
choose. You choose.
If
you
she,
would- you know what I'm
if she
saying?
picked that 10 grand, she a
that's
city
that's
girl.
what I'm saying.
She
So
a
that's on
fucking
you,
city
you know what
girl.
I mean? That's on you. I'll give you the option. Sign this contract right here that you can't come sue me later. Thank you.
Moving back into the more toxic trait, LeVar Ball, ESPN.
Wasn't toxic.
I know, but
She might not even have saw it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
so LeVar Ball, Lakers shooting guard, Lonzo Ball's father,
Point guard.
point guard,
Lonzo Ball is a point guard. Yeah.
was on ESPN First Take, right? And I don't know if you know, but when you're on that show, they do a split screen where you are and where they are. He was being interviewed by a female, and the female asked him, "Can I switch gears with you for a minute?" And he says to her, "You can switch gears with me anytime you want." He got banned from anything that has to do with ESPN, period. You gonna play it on the microphone?
First play. So you can know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead, before I get back to him.
LeVar, can I switch gears with you because I have a question here.
Switch gears with me anytime.
Let's stay focused here. All right.
Her face.
Right. So that was a comment.
Explain
Now,
what the big
just backtracking real quick. They interviewed before, like 2 years ago, like when his son first got on, a year ago, whatever. He said the same thing to her. She said the same thing to him. That's her like thing, switch gears or whatever. And he was like, yeah, you know, she was like, can we switch gears? Yeah, you can switch gears. Come on. Did a little hand motion like that. He did the same thing if you watched in this video. He said, you can switch gears with me anytime. And this little hand thing. Nothing. In my opinion. But it went too far.
You think he went too far?
No. Social media went too far. Not even social media. ESPN went too far.
It's not.
And her.
I honestly don't think that it's social media or ESPN.
There were some. Well, obviously there were women who were Like, that's real fucked up. That's sexist. He was hitting on her. He's married. Listen, the crazy thing about it is, like, if you, like, I've watched his reality TV show, and his wife was sick. He really loves his wife. Like, hands down. Like, I can't even see him, like, outside of that, like, just cheating on his wife based on how he treated her when she was sick and down, like, almost dying while her son was about to go through the NBA drafts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, I can't picture it just based off of what was portrayed from that situation. But this was like, to me, it just was like regular. Her reaction made it bad.
I don't think her reaction was that bad.
No, because it was like,
she looked a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was like, oh, okay.
Let's stay focused here.
Let's stay focused here. And I was like, focused on what?
He's focused.
Yeah, he just said you can switch.
You asked the question, he answered it. Now, I'm glad that BB's here because I can't fucking stand LeVar Ball. I hate that nigga with a passion. When he got canceled from ESPN, I'm like, good. But
he said, how can you cancel me and I don't work for y'all?
Well, I mean,
that's real
when
shit.
you think sports, you think
I know what
ESPN,
it means.
You
yeah,
mean?
I know what it means. But that shit is crazy. I'm like, that's true.
Now that we have a female insight on it, she says that she might be able to understand why she may have felt uncomfortable. Am I right?
Well, she probably thought he was coming on to her, or hitting on her.
Yeah, but that happened before.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe.
that's her thing. It's her thing. She asked, "Can we switch gears?" He answered that before. Did a hand motion with it. She thought nothing of it. So
He did a hand motion this time too.
Maybe she felt like it felt
Do you
a
think
little bit more sexualized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But even
But that's
Stephen A.
only
Smith,
because-
his reaction was kind of like shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, oh boy.
Not
like,
only
he knew it was
exactly.
coming.
Exactly,
He
and
knew
not
it was
only
coming.
because not only because it may seem inappropriate, but these fucking
The Me Too
groups.
movement. It's the Me Too shit.
The Me Too
Like-
movement, yeah.
why the fuck can't people be people? You mean like this is getting the fuck out of hand these days? We are living in a time of probably the
He didn't
highest
even
amount of
s-
fucking
yeah,
censorship.
He didn't even say it in like a sexual manner.
And-
That's why
and he
like, he
still-
ain't saying like,
and he
ooh,
still
you can switch
flagged.
gears with me
He
anytime,
still
baby. Like he ain't saying nothing like that.
Right.
He was like, you can
If
switch
he-
gears with me anytime.
If he put
It
a
was like
baby on
that.
the end of it, that I can
Then you
understand.
were like, yeah.
That I can understand. You can switch gears with me anytime. You answered that question 2 years ago.
Same way.
Same way. You didn't find a problem with it then, but now that shit reaches a certain platform and these fucking groups who have nothing to do with nothing, they just got a fucking opinion.
Just her too.
Now he's canceled.
Just her
I
reaction
don't like
too.
LeVar
I feel
Ball.
like she
I
could
hate that nigga.
I feel like she could have been more professional and just went into her question versus responding to his response.
Yeah.
I feel like she could have been like, can we switch gears? You can switch gears with me anytime. Okay, so now blah blah, and she just kept going. Like, this is your job to
Right.
stay professional in that manner. And if you
For
felt
sure.
that way, you could have addressed it afterwards or off the air and let ESPN deal with it versus you saying something and making it such a big deal, because it really wasn't a big deal in my opinion. Like, just watching it. Like, I
Because
watched
she'd
it.
have laughed it off
Yeah.
easily. And be like, ha
Yeah.
ha ha. But anyway, continue with
But I
the
feel like if
question.
anybody would have asked him that question in that moment, he would have said the same thing to either one of the guys that was there too. I feel like he just would have like, yeah, you can switch gears anytime. Let's go, and that's it. But the whole world is so over sexualized, which is what's wrong with
It's
everything
fucking
in the first
disgusting.
place.
Yo, like,
This is
why
why.
the fuck is everybody so hung up on
The world,
verbiage?
no, it's the world is over sexualized.
No,
They're
bro,
pushing
it's-
all
it's-
of these sexual
No,
agendas.
it's
and so that
verbiage.
everything
It's
is-
verbiage. What it comes down to is verbiage. Everybody is really fucking. I don't know if you want to call it that might be too sexual. Succumbing to the motherfucking censorship that the mainstream media has put on everybody. You can't do shit.
It's not the mainstream media that's putting on this. It's society is trying to put all these restrictions and guidelines.
And the
on
mainstream
what-
media is giving them a voice.
But no, the mainstream media is trying to continue to be seen. So they're trying to adjust to what the public is saying is wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff.
So you
like,
mean to tell me that the mainstream media isn't the reason that the LBGT got a Q added on?
no?
No?
That
What's the
community
Q
that
for?
can be queer.
Nobody
That
fucking knows.
It's queer. It means queer.
It's speculated to be queers, but I think they're
It's
gonna
queer.
come out with a new fucking terminology
which
in 3
may be
years.
true, but right now it's queer. That's the only other phrase. But
Them niggas the mob.
they keep adding on. It's actually the acronym is actually really it's much longer than that. because you keep wanting to get included into this.
Yeah, they put like a plus
peas
sign
and all
on
type of
it and
a
shit
whole
like
bunch of
that.
shit.
It's fucking-
So, but because of this community continues to ask for it, when the mainstream media starts talking about it, they say, okay, we don't want to feel like we're excluding anybody because we don't want them outside of our office with fucking pickets because we forgot a letter. So we're going to try to exclude
That
them,
is
include the main
fucking
letter.
nasty.
But that's where we are in
my
society.
opinion, at least.
No,
If-
it is.
You mean if anybody disagrees, don't hold it against fucking.
No,
Ed or
I think
BB.
it is.
They don't speak for me. I don't
think
speak
it
for
is.
them.
I think
think it's nasty.
Yeah, I think a lot
I
of
think
people
it's nasty as shit.
are being held accountable for things that they just don't know. And
Stop
they're
putting
being-
this shit on cartoons, all the shit. Like, stop. Cut it the fuck out. If you want to suck some dick, go suck some dick. Don't
I
push
don't
that
think,
shit on
yeah,
everybody.
but I think it's not just that. I think just the whole aspect of sexual acts or sexuality shouldn't be.
we
in those
shouldn't be
spaces in the first
obligated to
place.
be open to it. We shouldn't. We should not be obligated to be open to it. If we feel like a man sucking another guy's dick is wrong, let us have that. We're not out here punching you in the face just because you sucked a little dick.
Some people are.
So what? You don't think there's fucking gay people in trannies running around beating up straight supremacists, quote unquote?
Straight supremacist is a fucking disgusting phrase for one, and if there are straight supremacists, I think they should be fucked up.
Well,
That's because that's
you know,
supremacist-
Boston just had a straight pride parade.
No, I don't
What's
think
the
they had one. I
difference?
think they talked about doing one.
Okay, so if it did, what would be the difference?
Nothing. I don't think nothing wrong with that.
So you don't think there's a such
That's
thing
not-
as gay
that-
supremacists?
Yeah.
Because there are.
No, I agree.
So
I'm
how
not
is-
disagreeing
So
with-
how is straight supremacists so nasty?
So the word, because I think a gay supremacist should be punched in the face too. I think the word, when you add supremacist to the end of something, it makes it this hate group versus just being like the gay community.
Yeah,
the
but
straight
supremacist doesn't come
community.
from hate though. It doesn't come from hate
It comes from like it's almost feel like
It's
tyranny. It's like my
associated
way,
with-
my way, my way, and my way only.
because
is right.
because of the mainstream media.
No, because of what is
no,
normally what it is.
supremacists came from fucking like an uplifting type
Supremacy is normally means like
from
hierarchy.
a certain type, yeah.
Right,
From a
so-
certain type.
So what makes it bad is you're trying to say that what you do or how you live is higher than how I live. That's what makes it bad.
Well, they replaced the word supremacist with pride. That's all it is.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
That's different.
yeah.
No.
It started off as just pride,
Like,
and then
nah.
the LGBTQ plus sign division, whatever, they fucking turned it into a movement that got pushed on people. So when it's all said and done, it really can be called supremacy.
I don't think so.
Why?
In that sense of them doing that,
Why?
because they're not saying that they're better than you.
They're basically saying y'all need to accept this.
But that's not supremacy. Meaning trying to say that I'm better than what you are.
No, it's not that. It's
That's
that-
exactly what it is.
No, it's more so them saying we're really rocking with this. You know what I mean? Like we're not budging to the motherfucking opposition. That's basically what it is. We're not budging
That's
to
not
the
supremacy
opposition.
though.
How it started, it might be.
Nah, that's different. The only thing that's really, really like when you throw supremacy behind it that's super horrible is like white supremacy.
Yeah, but supremacy's been used in several different terms.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So look at how white supremacy is viewed and how they actually
Because
put it
of the
forth.
mainstream
No,
media.
but they were claiming white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Like no one's going around claiming that I know of gay supremacy. They're not like we're gay supremacists, so
the
we're better than you.
LGBTQ
No.
is gay supremacy.
No, gay pride and gay supremacy are two different acronyms.
These days, no, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Yes,
Not
no,
these
it
days.
definitely is.
They're literally running around pushing it on the fucking
But that
masses.
doesn't mean they're not saying. But they're not saying that they're better than you. That's where the supremacy part comes in. That pride just means I'm
I
proud
don't
of who
feel
I
like
am, and I think
supremacy
you should,
ever.
you should
I don't
accept
feel like
it.
supremacy ever meant that
White supremacy is not a bad thing.
what it was originally meant.
Even today, white supremacy is bad.
Yes, because of the mainstream media.
No, because white supremacy literally means I'm a white male or white woman, and I'm better.
And
than
I'm better
every
than you?
other- yeah, I'm telling you that I'm better than you. Pride. If they're saying white pride,
That shit does run deep.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
might be like,
All right, yeah, you
white
got me, you
pride,
got me, you
but
got
we
me,
say
you got
black
me.
pride or Spanish pride, so cool.
I
But when
just-
you be like white supremacy, you be like, whoa, wait the fuck a minute, I'm about to fuck you
Listen,
up. You need to
the
calm
only
down.
the only thing that I'm against is the kids. the kids.
I don't think sexuality should be pushed on TV in the first place.
I don't like the fact, but you can't say that though.
Yes, I can.
Listen, would you have allowed your child to watch Disney movies?
Yeah.
Sexuality in Disney movies.
No, I agree. It's always a kiss or something and stuff like that. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that it should be pushed in on no form of sexuality, gay or straight or any other type of shit. Bestiality from Beauty and the Beast, because that's what the fuck that is. It shouldn't be pushed on
I never thought
any
about
level.
that.
Yeah, I do.
I never thought about it
I'm a
like
little
that.
cuckoo
That
in
is
the head sometimes.
bestiality.
It is.
Yo,
So,
Walt Disney was a sick fuck.
They're still sick. But I don't think any of that should be pushed. I think that children should be allowed to grow with whatever their community is and develop their own lifestyle, whatever they choose to do. When you force it on them, then it's like, but the reason it is pushed so far because now it's like straight sex was always portrayed on TV because that was the norm. Mm-hmm. So now a lot of the gay community started getting involved and saying, why are you not portraying us on TV? We're part of it. So now every type of show has some type of gay relationship because they don't want to feel excluded and they want the viewers to come in because it's a large community. If we get the views, we get the money, we get the ads, we get the dollar. So it all comes down to money at the end of the day. Is we just trying to please to all these different walks of life so we can watch it. We can get paid.
That shit get wicked.
Yeah, it is. It's a nasty cycle. So, but it all comes down to dollars and cents.
I'm about to ask you the question of the night, and then we can end this motherfucking podcast. Do you honestly believe that people are born gay? BiBi, you're more than welcome to chime in on this.
I don't.
I think.
I don't know. I can't speak on something that I'm not in the position of.
Well, you've had enough years on the earth. You've encountered a lot of people. You mean like?
I can't. It's hard to say because I feel like.
I will say that a lot of lesbians and gays have been sexually molested in some form, and that biggest population is sexually molested.
That's one of the points that I was gonna make. I want to tread lightly because I know that that rape shit is nothing to play with.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem like anybody is subjected to it. But I don't even want to say but. A lot of people who have a somewhat abnormal sexual orientation or appetite, it probably stems from adolescent sexual encounters. Like people who decide to be gay, people who decide to be a little promiscuous, if that's the right terminology, lesbian, shit. It always stems from when you're in the stage that you're absorbing info and shit like that. You mean, I see a lot of shit that points in the direction of molestation, assault, and maybe even indecent exposure. You mean, there's a lot of people who grow up a certain way on account of that, and it gets frowned upon these days. You call a female a whore, you call a gay guy a faggot, you call...
It was always frowned upon.
I know that, but I wasn't really in tune with the cause of it. I knew it happened, but I'm literally just within the past year, like, finding out that these are things that actually happen to people. You know what I mean? That brought on these
orientations.
Yeah. Exactly.
The only reason I never understand it is because, I'm not gonna say I never understand it. I do understand. I have gay friends and everything, but I don't understand.
I got a gay cousin. I'm not crazy about him, but
the sense of someone being like sexually harassed or something like that.
Yeah.
Like if a boy was sexually harassed, say like by his uncle or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It kind of blows my mind in the sense where you grow up and then be gay and then that's the reason you're gay. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a tragic point. I kind of feel like you probably don't actually want to be with another man because you were sexually harassed by another man. So the same thing that goes on with women, I'm like, well, why does it, but I think with women, a lot of it is different because a lot of stories that I'm familiar with is a lot of females grow up and what happens is actually they're more sexually active with like their best friend or something like that, and it's not a molestation thing. They're just being sexually active amongst each other, and they grow up and they be with a man, and then they be like, I'm just, I just fuck my best friend when we were kids, and it's a different feeling. Or they were harassed, or they were sexually harassed. They were raped by their uncle or something, so they just got a disdain for men in general.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But for it to be vice versa for boys, when that's the situation of like, my uncle raped me when I was 7, and you be like, but then you grow up and you like men. It's kind of weird. Now, if you was like, my older girl cousin used to come in my room and fuck me when I was a little boy, and
hey, then you, you know what I'm saying? Then you like, you can understand it because it kind of like it gives you that disdain for the opposite sex. But I still don't understand that, like, your actual attraction to something. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I get thrown off.
That's what you're accustomed to,
right? So it's kind of like, I don't know when you back to your question saying like, do you think people are born gay? I don't. I want to say yes because it's kind of like what you're attracted to. I don't think it really has anything to do with whatever happened to you growing up or anything, unless it was something that's so tragic and just threw you off from the opposite sex or something. Like if you get bit by a fucking dog, you grow up, you be scared of dogs. Shit like that. That's normal. Yeah. But if you just grow up and your lifestyle is considered normal, you don't have
a dog on South Street. That shit sucks.
You don't have like sexual molestation in your life, and you just grow up and you like the opposite sex. It's kind of like you kind of think like it, where you're just born with that attraction. Because if you grew up and your mom and dad was in the same household, you saw a same opposite sex relationship. You see what the norm actually is and things like that. So it's not like you grew up around it and all that stuff. You weren't exposed to it. I don't think you just walked in on like your parents watching gay porn and shit. So it's kind of like, where did you get the idea from? So in that sense,
gay porn.
Yeah, I feel like you can be born gay. I think you can be born attracted to the opposite sex. Now, all the shit where they say I'm a woman in a man's body shit, to me that's bullshit. That's where I call bullshit.
I had no intention.
That's where that's where I call, but that's where a lot of them end up being gay from that. Like I don't think that.
I honestly don't think. I don't think that. I mean it could sound fucked up, and to whoever's listening or watching, I apologize if it does, but me personally, I don't think that anybody is born gay. Because such a big percentage of promiscuity, homosexuality, lesbianism, whatever you want to call it, it stems from experiences that you had after you were born. A big enough percentage of it. Yeah. You mean like enough for me to say, all right, yo, if this is your orientation, something happened and
there are a lot
created
of people who say I never even had sex with the opposite sex either.
Yeah, like James Charles.
I'll never understand that shit. I'll never understand it, which is why I'm open to being wrong. Don't get me fucked up. But it happens too much. You mean like every time you come across a butch, you come across is it okay for me to say butch? Like a butch lesbian? Because it's not a femme. She's not a femme.
Those are terms they put on themselves.
Yeah, you mean,
so if someone gets upset,
I'm just trying not
that's
to
your
get
world.
canceled.
Yeah, that's your world.
Yeah,
if you get upset, that's your world.
But there's always some kind of story behind that shit, so it leads me to believe that this is not nothing that's genetically driven. You mean? I saw a fucking story in the beginning of the week where a butch completely fucking exposed her older brother. She said that this man was 12 and she was 9, and mom was always working, so he had the babysit and shit like that. She said he used to fucking take her up in the room, make her just do all kind of crazy shit.
That's a tragic case. That's what like I was talking about.
And today
she has a disdain for men.
Mm-hmm.
But that's understandable. like that. I don't have the trust for men and things like
Well,
that.
not just speaking on that instance, but you mean like it makes it harder and harder to believe once you get the backstories on how these people are, to say that they're born like that. I don't think they're born like that.
Well,
Okay, so-
I don't think anyone's born anyway. You're born, you don't know anything. Something had to happen.
Exactly. Like it's
When you start
I
understanding.
don't know if you want to call it training or.
So you wait, just to clear it up. You also don't think people are born straight either.
Yeah, you're not born knowing that
No,
you're
I'm
born
asking him.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I just wanna-
yeah. I can roll with that.
Yeah, I gotta make sure
I can
that
roll
it's not
with
like you're born straight, but you ain't born gay. I don't
No,
want
no,
that.
no,
You know what I'm
no,
saying? I don't
Yeah.
want people in the fucking comments like, so what?
No,
so you can be
no.
born like it,
Yeah,
bitches, but
you're not-
I
yeah.
don't want that to go on.
Whatever your upbringing pertains to, that's probably what's gonna end up being your end result.
So to deepen that thought, do you think that now with like a lot of these same-sex parenting homes is going to be detrimental to the upbringing of the youth?
I think they're only doing that to minimize population.
No.
Yeah. I think they're only doing. I think they're only making.
Some of them
same
are having
sex-
the kids though. I'm not talking about like you adopt a kid and bring them in. I'm
with
talking,
surrogates and shit. I'm
Yeah.
talking like the same sex parents adopting and shit like that. I think that they're only doing that so that maybe 20, 30, 40 years from now it's gonna be so mainstream that traditional reproduction is obsolete. I think it's a part of population control. For real. I don't think that they're so hell bent on everybody having the right to be parents. I think that they just want to control the population, and that's a good way to start. They're gonna make the traditional reproductive process obsolete.
I think that
But
will
if they're
never
still
happen.
if they're still
It's a
having
boatload
kids,
of, it's a fuck ton of test tube babies out here. You mean adoption is at an all-time high. They're already cutting down
Those
on
are- those
abortion. You mean like
those are good things.
it is?
Well, them cutting
But-
down on abortion is controlling the population in the boom for white supremacy, which is the
Oh,
that's
Jesus. Come the fuck
that no,
on,
I'm serious.
Ed.
That's the projected idea that once you step back and look at it, because if they're the majority of everything. They're the majority of people on welfare. They're the majority of people having kids. They're the majority of people getting abortion. So if the majority of it's constantly cutting down the majority of, we got to figure out a way to control that. So we're going to take it away. That's why people were like, this is the white man trying to control them still being in power, because if you continue to kill yourself at the highest rate, the minority is going to end up being the majority, because we don't have $400, $800 or whatever to go get an abortion all the time. You do. So we're having our kids and you're killing yours at a higher rate. So we end up having more kids than you. Then it's like now,
when you put it like that,
the majority. That's how they're looking at it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So that's why
that makes
that's why it was such an
a
outrage.
scary amount of sense.
Exactly.
Actually.
Yeah. This word is fucked up, man.
Yeah, yo.
Especially in America, but
I was saying to the girl I'm seeing right now, shit is looking real end of the worldish.
You said that after she gave you some or before she gave you some?
After.
She almost killed you.
Relax, Ed. Jesus.
Take it easy. I've been off the boat for a couple months.
No.
I don't
Because
die.
she kept sending me fucking articles. I'm getting article after article after article, and it's all happening the same day. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going
Look
on?
at her feeding you content.
Yeah, but I didn't speak on it until now. Right. You mean like shit is bad out here?
But when I said he was kind of seeing somebody a couple weeks ago, he denied
I wasn't.
it.
I wasn't.
All right.
I'm about to fuck sick of y'all.
You said it to me when I was like, "Oh, so you're seeing somebody?" You was like, "No," and I was like,
"I wasn't, nigga."
So you started seeing her this week? Started seeing her
shit,
on Father's
Ed.
Day?
Cut the shit,
You started
Ed.
seeing her on Father's Day?
Shit, Ed.
That's when it became official, not official?
Fam, it wasn't, fam. It
I'm
was
just
2
asking.
episodes ago. We
Which was
skipped
2
a week.
That was 2
That's
weeks.
a month.
That's 2 weeks.
2 episodes ago, we skipped a week. That's a month.
Okay. So a month ago, I mentioned this being
now I
a
can say I'm seeing
semi-relation.
it. What the fuck of it,
full
nigga?
of shit.
What of it? What the fuck?
This is probably
Numbers
the same
don't
exact
lie,
person.
nigga.
All right.
Fuck
that's
you
cool.
talking about?
You've been seeing her since yesterday.
Man, fuck
Those the numbers.
Let's get out of here. I'm cool, man.
He said,
I'm
fuck
cool.
that.
You
Oh,
not gonna
man.
do this to me,
I was
dog.
trying to put this timeline together.
Nah, man, fuck out
He
of
said,
here.
that's all right.
I ain't got no reason to lie to
I
you,
remember
dog.
6 months from now, this timeline gonna be pieced together properly.
Man,
That's cool.
6 months from now, it's gonna be another country heard from. Fuck you talking about? Let's get out of here, man. I had another topic, but I'm over it. I'm trying to go lay down. I'm tired. I'm feeling real Sunday-ish.
Yeah.
Plus, we got an hour and a half of content. I'm rolling. I'm happy with that.
No complaints.
Empire We Trust, episode 36. Will Clinton, Karate Ed, BiBi the Nemesis. We about this bitch. Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in, listening, whatever the fucking case may be. We out!